Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming an everyday makeup routine. So if you guys are interested, please keep on watching and see how I achieved this look. So as you guys can tell, I look funny because I only have my eyebrows done, because I'm guessing if you guys see my eyebrows like the way they naturally are, they are horrible. There's rarely any hair. So that's why I just decided to go ahead and already have my eyebrows done, so I can just show you guys more what I do on my face and for my eyeshadow. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so now that I clipped my hair back, I'm gonna get started. So the first thing that I do, like when I start on my face, I go in with my Slay All Day and just prime my face with this to set my base. I don't know what the scent was. I think it's like maybe peach, and it just smells like medicine to me. But yeah, it's really good. I love Gerard Cosmetics, especially for their setting spray, so yeah. And then next I'm gonna go in with my primer. I use this MAC Prep and Prime as the skin base, so I'm gonna go in with that. Just squirt it on my face. So yeah, there's, apply this to my face. It's the only thing I hate about having a nose ring is that you always get foundation on it, or like primer, or when you're just putting like a moisturizer, it really just gets on there. I'm just gonna put this all around my face. I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and the foundation that I use is the Fenty Beauty foundation. I don't know if you guys can see, the Fenty Beauty in shade 220. So yeah, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see the number, but yeah. And I just like to give this a really good shake, as it says on the box. I follow instructions. No, just kidding. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a damped beauty blender. So that's what I'm gonna be using to blend out my foundation. So I'm just gonna apply a dot or two of foundation, and then I just use this foundation and work my way up to my forehead. So yeah, but I'm just gonna start blending out my foundation. Sorry if I like lift up the mirror. It's starting to go away, so thank God for that. And I'm just gonna start blending on this side. For my eyebrows, I do use the pomade on the lining of my eyebrow, and then I go in and I use a brown shade from a Morphe palette as powder for my eyebrows. So yeah, and just like to blend under my eyes to make sure everything's nice and set before I put any type of concealer on there. Just keep blending. Okay, so now that I just finished applying my foundation, I don't know if you guys can tell that if I have any on, I feel like my skin still looks the same because this is not a full coverage foundation. And so yeah, it's just like really, like I can just go out like this and it's like whatever. So next I'm gonna go in a concealer. So the concealer that I use, because every time I go to Sally's, like with my mom or my grandma, I usually always like look through the makeup, and the last time that I went with my cousin, I actually bought a concealer that looks like a Shape Tape, which is this one, and it's called Fumé Couture. That's the name of the makeup brand, and it's Rose All Day. And what I love about this concealer is that it is infused with rose water, and I'm like totally obsessed with rose water. So I even, when I went, I also got the Fumé Couture it's like the oil drops. So this is something else that I usually use like before well, after I apply my primer. So just gonna go ahead, and I'm in the color Light, so just gonna go in with a bit of concealer under my eyes. Just Just make sure it's all over or the places you want to highlight. And then I'm just going to go down to the bridge of my nose. And then just right here. Because I don't want to put any on my cupid's bow or my forehead, because my forehead, I feel like it's just a waste of highlight because I have a big forehead. So, and then I don't want to put any on my cupid's bow because this weekend I had like a really bad pimple there, so I do not want to put anything on it just besides the foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I already blended out my concealer and I also concealed my eyelids, so when I start my eyeshadow. So next I'm gonna powder my face because I don't like to bake as much because I feel like it just makes my face like really dry up there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender and just like dive in, and then just go on the bottom of my eye area where I put concealer. Just put it like very lightly. I don't go overboard. And then put on my nose. And right here. And then also my forehead. Even though I did not put any concealer there, we're still going to set it because this foundation has to be put on correctly. And then I'm going to also put some on my eyelids because that's where all the concealer at. I'm gonna put that on there. Sorry if you can see the whole like powder all over my eyelashes, but it's okay. So next I'm just gonna take this Real Technique brush and just really press in the powder into my skin. I feel like this way just helps like the product stick in more. I don't know if it's just me, or I don't know if any of you guys do this step as well. I'm just gonna go all over under my lid. All over where to place the powder, and then just set it. And then I'm also gonna still jump into the like excess powder that falls on the lid and just really press everywhere where I want the foundation to be placed. So yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I get my eyes all nice and ready, so when the eyeshadow gets put on, I'm just gonna do a very natural look because on the everyday basis, like for my makeup, I do not go all extra. I just keep it really simple and subtle, nothing too big. Okay, so now that we're all powdered up, the next thing I do is I put bronzer. Usually when I'm gonna go out, I use a liquid cream contour to contour my face, but if I'm not and I'm just gonna like for my everyday makeup, I usually use the Hoola Benefit, and shout out to Angie, she put me on game with this bronzer when we're like in 11th grade. So ever since I've been using this, and I'm already like 20, so it's been a while. I've still been using the same bronzer. So I'm just gonna dive in, and I just use the brush that it comes with. Honestly, I don't really care for like another brush, even though I have plenty, but just don't. So I'm just gonna go in and just slightly put a little bit of bronzer. That was one side. As you can tell, everybody looks skinny from one side and still fat from the other. Don't worry, you'll be fixed in a second. And then just gonna go in this way. Really lightly and just blend. Just kind of like to go on the sides of my face as well as my forehead, because I hate my forehead and my nose. And my lips. Like, I legit hate my whole face. Just put it that way. But with makeup, I learned how to deal with it. So now I'm just gonna contour my forehead. Just like a little into where my hairline starts. Just to get it a little, looking a little slimmer. So yeah. And then that's pretty much it for the contour. But I do contour my nose with powder, so I just use like one of these makeup brushes, like it's just skinny and slanted, so just go in, and then I use the same bronzer from the Hoola bronzer to contour my nose, and I literally just go in from like the inner part of my eyebrow just down very lightly. Oh, sorry, it wasn't focused, but yeah. I just go very lightly down my nose and slightly going in, like right there, to just like really like sharpen that part of my nose right here. Just go down, maybe add a little more. Just really just shape it out on your own, whichever way you like, and then you just. I'm gonna do the other side. The skinnier, the better. So that's my nose contour. And then next, I'm going to start on my eyeshadow, since I already got on my face and I don't like to put my highlight till like once I'm like done with my eyeshadow. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Morphe palette. This is the 3502, so this is the second palette from the 350, and I really like this palette. It's just kind of wet from my beauty blender. So yeah, I'm just going to go in, and these are the colors. I'm not going to use all of them, but I'm just going to use the natural shades. So I'm just going to go in and get my brush out. So I'm just going to get my pack of brushes, move it forward a little bit. Okay, so I have a bunch of random eyeshadow brushes as well as Morphe brushes, so don't mind me, okay? So I'm going to be going in with this crease shade right here, so I'm just going to dip into that and just really get into the crease. Sorry. I don't do nothing too over exaggerated because it's just a normal look. Doesn't have to be looking all extra for nothing, okay? Sorry if it like unfocuses. So yeah, this is just the outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna keep blending. Make sure that's packed on. Make sure I really get it up there because I like for this color to pop up the most than the others. So keep pressing in that color into the crease, just downward. So next I'm gonna go in, I'm not too sure what color. Just probably gonna go with a little bit of orange for this look. Nothing too dramatic. Just go in the crease to my lid, and that's pretty much all I do. Just use two shades and they do the job. So I'm just gonna go back in and I'll come back when the other eye's done. Okay guys, so after I finished my eyeshadow, I applied this on my lid, this like shimmery shade here. I applied that one. And then I went in and applied a little bit of mascara so I can apply my lashes. And I know a lot of people put their eyelashes above their eyelid or whatever, but since I have a problem that my eyelashes are like really flat and they like barely even curl up, what I like to do is I apply my eyelash under my eyelashes. So I know that may sound a little scary and weird, but I found this way to be the most easiest way for me to have eyelashes and them stick on all day and not even bother coming off. Because another reason is because I have a really watery eyes, so throughout the day they get really watery. So, and I use Cocoa lashes in the style Misha, so those are the ones I'm going to be using today. And I'm just going to get them out of my little container where I contain my eyelashes. I actually got this one. It's a little case for my eyelashes. It's by House of Lashes. So yeah, and I really like these. And so I already have my eyelashes out and ready. And then another thing that I use a little clamp thingy that helps me put in my eyelashes because I really like need to get in there. So yeah, and then use the tube one. So either I have the one you want to apply it on, or either the squeeze out one. But I feel like this one's better than that one. I don't know why. It's just me. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and what I usually do is just I grab this mirror, and this is the mirror that I usually use to do my makeup though. And what I do is I apply the glue onto the thing because it like easily scrubs off. So sorry if you guys can hear my brother in the background. He's always like bugging, so like he knows when I'm recording, so he wants to be doing like noises or whatever. So I'm just gonna go in and apply my eyelashes. I have my eyelash right here. I know they're not that extravagant, they're not extra lashes, but I do have another set of lashes that I do use when I'm feeling a little extra. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with this eyelash. Just 1 second. And then I'm just going to place it where I want it to be held. And then instead of applying the eyelash on this part of the band, I put it on top since I'm gonna be applying it under my eyelash. So I know that this is gonna look kind of creepy, but just go along with it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of eyelash glue onto the top. And I always make sure I put extra glue on the inner and outer part of my eyelash since my eyes get watery and I do not want them coming off throughout the day. So yeah, I'm just having eyelash there. And the only difference is that like I have to be looking down and like press upward, so it may look kind of weird, but it looks better after. So and I usually wait till like it's like a little dark, because that's when you know like the glue is ready to be stuck on, because I need this like really put on my lid, because since it sticks under the skin under my eyelashes. So I think it's about right, and then I'm just gonna like put it like that. And then I just like to like press it in to really stick. And just wait till it. Oh, there's one eyelash. You know, it's kind of weird at first to like know how I apply my eyelashes, but this is the way that I'm. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my other lash, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I'm back. I have my eyelashes applied and all. So yeah, there it is. All I'm missing is just my highlight and my not my mascara, my lipstick. So the highlighting palette that I'm going to use today is the Glow Kit by Anastasia. I have this one right here. I know it's kind of dirty and sorry, excuse me, but this is the one I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go in with that. I use a fan brush for my highlight, which I know a lot of people do not use a fan brush for their highlight. They like to use it for like their bronzer or whatever, but everybody's different. So yeah, so just before I'm gonna apply my highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Slay All Day setting spray once again. And then just wait till it dries a bit, like halfway, and then that's when I'm gonna apply my highlight so it's more blinding. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Bubbly. Just gonna, a lot that comes out of this, so I'm just gonna go in and then let me move my hair. Oh, see that highlight coming out? Just apply that more. You can see the highlight coming through. Yes. I'm gonna do the other side. And that's, there you go for that one. Ooh, yes. And then I'm just gonna put it down the bridge of my nose. Make sure I get the tip. You can see that. Just put a little bit on my forehead, my chin, and then I'm gonna put some of my Cupid's bow because I like when it really highlights there when I apply my lipstick. So that goes for the highlight. Okay guys, so now that I'm done applying my highlight, you can see everything's being put together slowly. So the last but not least thing that I have to do is my lips. I know they look a little pink right now because it's my natural lip, but yeah, I'm just gonna go in with, I'm just gonna go in with this color. It's from the Court Collection by Kylie Cosmetics in the shade French Kiss. So I'm gonna go in with this. And then, one second, let me just get this right, and then sorry, I just really like to concentrate on my lipstick. It's a really nude color, but I like it. Bottom. So meanwhile this is drying. It's like a really nude color, as you can tell. Let me get it a little closer for you guys to see. It's really nude. Oh shoot, didn't focus. And my eyeshadow. And then the last but not least thing to do, since I want this look to be a little glossy, I'm gonna use this lip gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Sepa. So I'm gonna go in with that color, just really to make the color like a little darker in a way. So you guys, this is the final look of my everyday makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a really simple, not even so much glam. So yeah, this is what I usually do for a basic regular makeup routine. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.